In this video, I'm going to show you where to find all these spool fragments to increase the amount of silk that you can hold in the game. You can use the timestamps throughout the video to find all the locations. Over here in Bellhart, you can get a fragment from the shop, but this is only going to appear after you do the quest My Missing Courier, which I do have a video for linked in the description down below, and after that you can speak with the shopkeep here to buy the spool. For this one in Bone Bottom is going to require some traversal skills. We're going to take the lift, or if you're in Act 3, you're going to use your Silksong ability to go up. If you have Silksong, you're actually going to use this ability further to the right-hand side. Essentially, we have to go ahead to the right like this, jump to the right here, and make your way to this platform. If you can't do that, you can always use Silksong from this location at the bottom to get up here. And then you're going to go to the right-hand side and go here like this. This is going to bring you into this section of the map, as you can see over here. And we're just going to proceed upwards like so, all the way to the top. And we're going to jump up here like this and go to the left, avoid the traps, run straight through, and you'll find the spool fragment for you to collect like this. For the next one, we're going to make our way into the Weavenest Atla. At this location, the Moss Grotto, you'll play your needle in to open up the door. Once the door's open, you'll go into the area and we'll proceed all the way to the right-hand side to take the lift down. Over here, just take the lift down. At the bottom, you're going to go to the right-hand side here. We're going to jump and get onto this platform to go ahead and make our way through to the left-hand side from here. So go all the way to the left from here. You'll keep running across like this over the water. You'll get to this location. You should see just around here, there is a wall that you can climb and go upwards. There are going to be some enemies here, so beware, defeat them. After you've defeated the enemy, you're going to go ahead and fall down here, and you should see the spool fragment is floating in the air for you to collect right around here in the middle of the air. For the next one, we're going to make our way to the deep docks over here at this location. We're going to go to the right into this area over here, and you should find the spool fragment. It's going to be right above me where I am right here, and we just have to go ahead and proceed along this parkour thing over here. Use whatever traversal tools you have until you can reach this location here to get the spool fragment. The next fragment is located in the deep docks at the bottom right-hand side. Over here, as where you can see where I am, we're going to jump here. You're going to need some traversal skills to do so, and you're going to get over here. You're going to hit this thing to explode it. And then this is going to open up a secret pathway, and we're just going to go ahead and follow along with it here like this. Avoid any falling rocks. At this point, you want to hit that item at the bottom over there, so we're going to jump, attack down, and go ahead and jump back up here. This opens up the pathway, then you can glide down like this. Follow along with me, be ready. We're going to use a harpoon to the right, attack downwards onto the right here, attack this thing, get back on the wall, let it explode like this, jump up, go up like this, up here, attack this, get on the wall. You got to be careful here because there's going to be a falling rock, so we're going to bait this or quickly go across like that if you can. And then go to the left-hand side, and you'll see here is the spool fragment that you can pick up at this location. So grab that. The next spool fragment will be in Greymoor, but you're going to start by accessing this area from this location over here. And it's going to be all the way to the right-hand side. So you're going to start here where I am, and we're going to run all the way across to the right like this. And we're going to make our way up this area here. And we're going to unlock a platform that's blocking off this section. And we're going to parkour all the way to the top left. So from here, we're going to run all the way to the right. I'm going to skip most of this part since it's quite simple. This will eventually bring you to this location over here where you will jump, avoid the birds, and keep going to the right-hand side over here like so. Jump up here, jump up here. This will bring you to this location. And through over here, this is how you actually get to this section, which will be closed if you've never been here before. And you'll have to hit this lever on this side so that you can open it. And then now we're just going to bounce on the balls and gain some height. So just do that like this, all the way to the top. We're going to go ahead, make our way to the top here. On this side over here, you can go up on the left like this to the right. And then up here, we're going to go to the left. And on this platform up here where I am right now, you should see the spool fragment is collectible in the air right here. The next fragment you'll find is in the Grand Gate area, and essentially you're just going to go ahead and progress this area to the top using the scales to, well, climb as much as you can. So just get to the top of this location. I'll show you how to do it. In my case here, I do have a lot of the traversal skills, so it's going to be a lot easier for me. But essentially you're just going to stand on the scales in such a way that it makes it, get you to this top part of the map over here. And then you're going to go to the left and you'll find the spool fragment right here. The next spool fragment you'll gain from the flea caravan. This is when you rescue about 14 fleas. You'll speak with the main dude. Now, right now, my caravan is in the putrefied ducks. This is the last location they go to. But you'll probably find the caravan over here in the Marrow, and then after you collect a certain amount of fleas and they travel, they'll eventually make their way to the Blasted Steps somewhere around here, I recall. You just look for that blue icon of the caravan on your map. Once you collect 14 of the fleas, you'll get the Spool Fragment as a reward. I have a guide linked in the description down below on how to find all the fleas as well. The next one's going to be in the Blasted Steps. This is going to be at the shop. So from here, from the Frost Trail, we're just going to go up to the right-hand side here, and then up here like this. You'll see the shop is located in here. We're going to go up to this area. You'll find the shop NPC right here, and you'll be able to buy a Spool Fragment for 680 rosaries from this location. The next Spool Fragment you'll find is in the Slab, and you're going to make your way to this location over here. At this spot, you're going to go up to the left, and you're going to jump up on these, go over here, and then jump up like this all the way to the top. And at the top, sprint across to the left. There are going to be some traps. You're going to come out here. This is going to be in the Mount Fay area, and you're going to go all the way to the top, and you'll jump into the Spool Fragment at the top here, and that's how you're going to collect it. The next Spool Fragment will be in the Underworks, starting from the Ventrica location over here on the map. We're just going to go out to the right, and here we're going to hit this lever and go down. We're going to avoid the steam. We're going to go left here, fall down like this. Then we're going to go left again. And then across in this area, we're going to go up to the left, hit this lever, go through to the left here, go across the side. And over here in this room, there'll be a Spool Fragment that you can collect in the air. I do think there might be a fight or something just before this, if I recall. The next Spool Fragment is going to be located over here in the Underworks. But the way you access this area, in case you've never been here before, is going to be from the Whispering Vaults over here in the stage. So in the stage over here, if we go to the right after defeating the boss, you'll go to the right here. You'll make your way to this lift that is located over here. Hit the lift, it will take you all the way down. As you can see on the map, it's taking us down to this location where we're gonna go head left at the bottom. So here at the bottom, we're gonna go ahead to the left-hand side, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump, and we're gonna get ready to glide, and we're going to glide downwards. So through the gap over here, we're going to go all the way down, make your way straight to the bottom here. Be careful on the enemy on the right-hand side there. We're going to go land at the bottom left at this location, and you'll find the spool floating in the air to collect over here. And that's how you get it. For the next Spool Fragment, you're going to make your way to the Cogwork core right over here to the bottom section. You're going to jump down here. We're going to go over here and then to the bottom right. At this location, we're going to go up like this and around like this through here, hit the lever. We're going to go down. We're going to go to the left, avoid the steam. We'll go down here and go to the right, wait for the steam, go across like this with the harpoon, attack the lever, go through to the right-hand side. And you'll find the spool in this device over here for you to go ahead and collect. This is going to be at this location. The next Spool Fragment can be found in the Coral Chambers area here at the Songclave area. This can be done in Act 2. You're going to be picking up a quest on this board. It's going to be called the Balm for the Wounded. I do have a guide linked in the description on how to do it, but essentially the reward for doing this quest is going to be a Spool Fragment. The next Spool Fragment will be in the Memorium over here. I'm starting at the Ventrica, but essentially you're going to jump down from the Ventrica to the left over here at this section. You're going to go in here and you're going to go all the way across to the left-hand side. And we're going to fall over here, sticking to the right. You want to go all the way down, so beware. Carefully just glide your way down to the bottom and then to the right over here. Essentially for this section, you're going to jump, harpoon, and you're going to get gliding, get onto the wall on the right-hand side, and then you're going to jump, harpoon here, jump with the double jump, and then across to the left like this, and you should find the Spool Fragment floating in the air at this location here for you to collect. The next Spool Fragment is in the High Holes area, right over here. We're going to go to the very top peak at this location, so we're going to go ahead and just jump across this wall like this, make our way up this side, up here. We're then going to keep going up to the left like this, ride this all the way to the top. Oh boy, just like that, to the top, and you'll find the Spool Fragment in the air over here like this. For the next Spool Fragment, we're going to be in the Coral Chambers at the top right in the Songclave area. You'll have to do a quest on the board over here to find the Lost Merchant. This is going to be during Act 3 when everything is destroyed like this. And then you'll bring the merchant back over here and they'll appear at this side. And you'll use the shop to buy the fragment from them. The final Spool Fragment will be in the Whiteward area that you access over here from the Coral Chambers. You will need a key for this throughout the game. You'll get it. Now, essentially what you need to do here is have the lift be all the way at the bottom while you're here at the top like this. And then you're very quickly gonna step on the button and fall down here and go to the opening on the left over here so that the lift goes past, and then you go down behind it and all the way to the bottom. As you can see here is the final spool fragment. It's gonna be right over here on the map, and you can collect it to fill out your silk. This is my final one in the game, which will give me the achievement Extended. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching.